What's going on there, fellow YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists, and Merry Christmas to you all. Those of you that celebrate it, and those of you who don't, happy whatever, happy day. Right, welcome to P&Q, the question and answer series where you get to ask me questions or put comments to me, then I respond to you the following week, without fail. Absolutely. Got a few more questions this week than last week. But it's Christmas Day, and I wasn't expecting to have this many for Christmas Day, and that's kind of cool. I like that. I can live with that. I like questions. Questions or comments are good. I only had one last week. That was pretty funny. I mean, I was expecting it to be quiet, but not quite that quiet. As quiet as it's been, since I started doing it, But that's okay. But we've got more questions this week, and that's good. I've got one. You can do this one of four ways. You can pop your comments. You can pop your comments or questions down below in the comment section, which is the most common way, of course. Or you can email me if you want an anonymous response at miniwarzone@gmail.com. Again, I'll leave a link down below. That'll be in the video description. If you make a video yourself, I write it as a video question, then I respond here, like that. If you meet me in person and we talk, then you might raise a topic or ask a question which might be suitable for here as well. So I've used all four ways in the past. I've got one video question this week and the rest are comments left from last week, which is absolutely cool. So I'll start with the one video question. This is me getting on with it. So it comes from Kuja and Kiwi. Check out their channel. From the Hyra Hobby Sunday. The question is, what is your guilty pleasure during the Christmas period and why? Guilty pleasure. I've been racking my brains since I heard the question, trying to think of what is my guilty pleasure. I suppose mince pies, because I'm the only one that likes them, so that's kind of a guilty pleasure. I seem to be the only one that likes mince pies in my household. Same with Christmas pudding. I suppose a lot of things become my guilty pleasure because I use the excuse of, well, it's Christmas, Brandy snaps. Oh, I love brandy snaps with fresh clotted cream. That's a guilty pleasure. And again, I use the excuse, well, it's Christmas, so. I mean, Christmas cake, which you can buy all year round now. I get that, well, it's Christmas, Quality Streets, tub of those. Oh, we'll open those now. I'm having quite a few, well, it's Christmas, I can do this. I do this, so I'd say pretty much anything in excess of what I would normally eat is a guilty pleasure. Pretty much anything, but I do like mince pies in particular. Hope that answers the question. Right, on to the comments left from last week, which was only one, and it was from Mr. Iddickbeer 40k. You can rely on Nick. That's cool, that's excellent. So I did have this question that he put on last week's show, which was talking about the in which I was talking about I only had one question the week before, so that's why I've got more questions this week. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't make sense to me, but that's the way it is. Ooh, I've dropped something. Piece of model. That way up, actually. Part of my thermic plasma regulators. Or one of them. Anyway, I'm digressing, aren't I? Hey, it's Christmas. Well, it's Christmas. Anyway, nice one, Nick. He asked me this question and a comment. He said that you can always rely on me, Pete. So, next Monday is Christmas Day. Will you still be posting a Q&A video? Here we are. It's actually the 23rd of December for me on the day of recording, but it's Christmas Day to you guys, so Merry Christmas. So yes, I'm still posting it. Any holidays planned for 2017? Nothing planned. Nothing planned. I think planned holidays are more stressful than unplanned ones, anyways, because you spend more time thinking about what could go wrong, what's not going to, all that kind of stuff. But no, I don't have anything planned for 2017, but I'm happy here. That's not to say it won't go away, but I'm happy either way. Now here comes the question. It's a cracking question. I really like this one. Have you ever considered doing another channel? Maybe for a different topic / interest? Well, to answer the first part, have I ever considered doing another channel? Yes, I have actually got another channel, but that's a that's a personal channel, more like family stuff and whatever. But yes, I have, and I am considering doing another channel for a different interest. I have a huge interest in like spatial anomalies, particularly Mars anomalies, and there's a channel called Mars Anomalies, and if you look at his channel, that's exactly the kind of thing I would like to be doing, where they take photo images from the Spirit and Opportunity rovers that are on Mars, supposedly, but they're on Mars, and then they pull out details from the photos and show anomalies in it, and it's really cool. I'm fascinated to death by that kind of thing. Sometimes they do lunar ones as well, moon, and they will go on to other things, other planets, other planetoids, and it's just crazy. The Mars Anomalies channel, the guy that runs that is called Chris, and he's absolutely brilliant. The way he uses Photoshop to pull out details of the photos, and it's just amazing. So that is a huge interest to me. That is something I would be considering doing sometime. It's a larger community than this hobby. So if you do it well and you do it right, although whatever is right and wrong, that's purely subjective, but in a hypothetical right or wrong scenario, if you're doing it right, you'll get a load more views and subscribers doing that. That's not the reason, that's not the motivation for wanting to do it, of course. I am just absolutely really interested in that sort of thing. So yes, I have considered doing another channel for a different topic or interest, and I may well do that in the future. Who knows? Thank you for that question. That was a brilliant question. Thank you. I enjoyed that one. Right, basic miniature painting is next. It says, hi Pete, I have a question. What would you do if Games Workshop ceased trading? I just carry on enjoying what I can. You'd probably still be able to get most of what you want for several years to come. I'd find another game. Or other games. Other companies would probably start thriving more, and they would, if they ceased trading, there would be a very good reason for that, and then hopefully other gaming companies could look at that and avoid the mistake that Games Workshop made. And yeah, get more into board games is one thing I do, which I'm doing anyway, but not like the modern board games of today, although maybe some. But I'd get more into that. But other than that, I wouldn't do an awful lot, I don't think. If they cease trading, they cease trading. There are other games out there, other than Warhammer. And they're a lot cheaper and all that kind of stuff. But I love the models. I'd probably just collect their models as much as I could on eBay and places like that, and just use them for display purposes, or find games I could utilise them for. That's what I would do. Thank you for your question, sir. Super Wargamer says, I asked a question too, with an unhappy face. He says, I wanted to know if you ever drunk that dehumidifier water. And as I replied, I answered that one the week before, so you're a week behind, because I did answer that the week before last, now it would be, I suppose. But yeah, I answered that one. I can remember answering it. The Nerd Life says, man, bummer, I saw I asked a question last week. Wonder if I got put into YouTube possible spam folder. Oh, no, definitely not. I always check. Well, I just wanted to say how amazing you are, my friend. Hey! And that I may be quiet lately, but you are loved. Thank you very, very much. I feel loved. Thank you. That means a lot, man. Thank you, sir. We just got 3 questions left now, so you can get back to your Christmas Day soon. I doubt very much anybody will actually be watching this on Christmas Day, but in case you are, perhaps you watch this whilst your turkey's cooking or whatever you're having. We're having beef, but Black Country Wargamer is next. He says, here's a contentious question, mate. Well, there's a surprise. I don't know what's wrong with my throat today. Why do you think the GW models are awesome? What makes them awesome for you? Sculpt, style, pose, material, etc. Me, I think the latest GW models I've dealt with before leaving have all been boring and lack flavour. Especially as you can sculpt them in the ways you want. Or you can't, perhaps you mean can. Especially as you can't sculpt them in the ways you want. On monopose and basically snap fit. Well, they do snap fit for a lot of the box sets, and that makes perfect sense, because that's aimed at the people that are more new to the hobby, beginners, and they don't want the complexity of multi-pose stuff. And I can remember when I started, I wanted to be told which way to assemble a model. I wanted to know, I want it to be that way. Now, of course, I think, oh yeah, I want to do it this way, I want to do it that way. But yeah, so a lot of them are for the beginner or people entering the hobby. And then you get, but the latest ones I've dealt with are like the Necromunda ones, and they're you can do what you want with them. That's fine. I think conversion and things like that is easier with Games Workshop models than others. I'll say that. Detail on the models is what draws me to it. It makes it aesthetically pleasing to me, and why I think they're awesome. So much detail. They have better detail than other manufactured models. And if you can point me to a manufacturer that is better, I'm all ears, friend. But yeah, I haven't seen better. I've seen close. I know you're into bolt action, and I used to be. And one of the first things that put me off of the game was the Warlord figures. I thought they were awful to put together. Awful. Hated them. Especially trying to get the rifles right and the arms, and I was able to kind of pose them where I wanted, but not exactly. Far easier for me to convert GW models, I found. But I did go to then, I went to places like Perry and that for like metal models for them. But again, metal models, they don't have the posability either, and the detail is just not there. Well, it's okay, but nowhere near as much as the GW plastics, I find. And another thing that makes it awesome for me is, these colour put together things, and they tell you how to. They'll give you an idea on paints, on how to paint it as well. It's got everything for me. You've got the models, the awesome model, how to put it together in a brilliant instruction manual, and then a suggested paint scheme. Great. No other manufacturer has come close to the kind of instructional value that GW has for me. In fact, some of them have no instructions and really awful instructions. And yeah, that's not for me. Don't like it. So for me, the GW models are awesome. Okay. Hope that answers your question. Jamjar34. Hello, long time no here. Hi mate, great stuff. What do you first think of when you hear Christmas? Hope you and the family have a good Christmas. Triple thumbs up. What I think of when I hear the word Christmas is Father Christmas, Santa Claus, in his red outfit, sometimes in his green outfit, because he was green originally. Yeah, so that's what I think of. Santa Claus. I suppose I shouldn't really, but that is what I think of. And the last question comes from Froster and Fists. Says, excellent video as always, my brother. My apologies, I sometimes listen to you on the road and I forget to come back and leave a comment or question after I've stopped off somewhere. Hey dude, that's fine. For next time, what are some of your favourite Christmas songs and your favourite versions? I, for one, simply must have some Chipmunks Christmas album in my life on Christmas morning because it reminds me of my childhood with my brother Razzie. Take care and much love, my brother. Wolf brother, me fast. Well, I don't know what that was about, but a lot of Christmas songs are, I've got them going through my head at the moment. I can't get them out of my head, and I think that's why I have trouble sleeping these past few nights. Because every shop you go in, they're playing Christmas songs constantly, like on loop. And the poor people that work in these shops, that must drive them crazy. I like the more, the traditional ones. I think a favourite of mine is Silent Night. On, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, I like to hear that. So for me, that is what I like to hear at Christmas time. I've had to play a lot of Christmas songs, obviously, when we do a gig, and so I don't like a lot of the Christmas songs that are made into a song, like your traditional ones, your Slade and all that kind of stuff. When you play, you think, I don't really want to play this, and sometimes you've got to play it. Well, was it last year or the year before we did it? We had to play it way before Christmas. It was November still, and we were playing Christmas songs. We didn't really feel like it, but we did it. But yeah. But no, I'm going to say Silent Night. Other ones, just other hymns, really, I suppose. I like to do that. We're going to go, to one of the services on Christmas Eve up our local church. And so we like the more traditional carol type songs, I suppose. But I'm trying to think, is there something more along the lines of what you're talking about here? Chipmunks. I don't know that one personally. I've heard of them, obviously. I'm trying to think. No, I'm going to be boring, I'm afraid, and end on a boring note. No, I'm sorry, I can't think of any. It's, yeah, I'm going to say it's Silent Night and other carols of that ilk. So, yeah, but that's my favourite Christmas songs. When that gets sung, I like to hear it. Puts me in the Christmas mood, frame of mind. You know what I mean? Anyway, I think I've taken up enough of your precious time, especially on a day such as today, which is Christmas Day. Have a good one. don't get too drunk or anything. I went out with my family last night. We went out for our what we always call it the mini Warzone Christmas party, and we went to Turtle Bay. And so it's funny because we walk in off the streets, which were quite cold and wintry, and we go into Turtle Bay, which is done out like, you know, the Caribbean, you know, and it's like, you know, play all the Caribbean music, and the menus are Caribbean, and yeah, it's just it's crazy. So you're feeling more tropical when you go there. So, but yeah, we had a rum platter, which was like 4 different types of rums on the thing, and yeah, it was like, some of them were, oh well, one of them was really nice though. It was like a toffee one. It smelled like, just smelled like pure toffee, but it's quite strong. And cocktails as well. I mean, yeah, nice cocktail called Bahama Mama. Oh yeah, it's really, really cool. What did I have? I had some chicken. I can't remember what it was called. It was chicken in a sauce with some rice and coconut and stuff. And it was gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So yeah. Why am I talking about this? Oh yes, 'cause it's Christmas Day. Haha. Yes, so we're talking about Christmas, what we're doing and that. So yeah, carry on with your Christmas. Of course, you most likely be watching this after Christmas if you are watching it at all. So, but I'm going to want to say, if you are, have a Merry Christmas to you and all your family. And remember, all brushes lead to war. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.